Hi, welcome to Conversations Plus. I'm Matt Rappaport. Welcome. This is the show after Hangout Conversations with Matt Rappaport. Bobby Joe Woods is here. We've been talking to Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine.com and the creator of BaconCat. We have a lot of cool people with us from G+. We're going to meet them now. Let's go to Jeffrey Powers first. Hey Jeffrey, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being our guest. I can't hear you.
Yeah, not a problem. How you doing?
Good. Cool. And Bobby Joe Woods, our partner in crime. Hey, Bobby Joe. And that was, there's someone dropping out. Hey, and Christopher Lear, co-creator of Boober Day, is here. And a musician. And Dale Modisette, hey, is here as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Matthew Hoy.
Hey, what's
welcome.
up? How y'all doing?
And Monica. Hey, Monica. And Jay, you want to just say hi, Jay? You're on. Alright, so does anyone have a question for Jeffrey Powers of Geekazine and BaconCat?
Yeah, I got a question. How did you come up with the BaconCat concept, Jeffrey?
Well, if you would have been here an hour ago, you would have known that.
I wasn't here an hour ago.
He wasn't here for
I wasn't here. I just got here. Am I late in the conversation?
No, it's cool. He was just messing with you. He was just messing
I'm
with you.
giving you a hard time. BaconCat came out, it actually was all about Hangouts. BaconCat came from that, and Joseph Lee drew up the first BaconCat, and we went from there.
Anyone else have a question? Anyone have a tech question or geek? Who's talking right now?
I got another question.
Yeah, cool,
Jeffrey,
Chris.
What kind of features would you like to see implemented in Google Plus?
Oh, don't use the same line. Well, if you had been here an hour ago, you would have heard the answer to that question.
Actually, I'll say it again. I want to see Google Plus come out with an ability to do Hangout with screenshots.
Kind of like Cam Twist?
Well, like Skype has, where you can share your screen, I guess, maybe?
Alright.
Without having to use the cam.
Without having to have a separate entity as part of your on your PC or Mac.
So what's the occasion for the recording?
It's Conversations Plus. It's the post show to Hangout Conversations with Matt Rappaport that we just had with Jeffrey Powers. Hey, Brett, you're being live streamed and recorded. Cool, thumbs up.
Can I get a request in for something in Google Plus?
Yeah.
There needs to be a hot women only circle that can be shared with everyone.
Why?
It's the easiest.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Why only hot women? Why don't you think every freaking circle needs to be shared?
No, just hot women.
Just the hot women? How does your girlfriend feel about that? How does your girlfriend feel about that?
Every woman should be put in that circle. All women are hot.
I would like it if circles had an option on there, so when you added someone to a circle, they could choose to be in certain circles, basically. Have an option or something like that.
Let me ask you guys a question about Plus and circles and stuff. I got on there pretty early, and a lot of my friends got on there, and nowadays I'm probably finding, and I guess this friend's pretty techie, and say of the, 50 people that got on there, I'm looking probably at about 6 people who actively use it. Everybody else is kind of like sign on, don't really use it. Almost kind of a LinkedIn thing where they sign on and update it once a month and then they never touch it again until they remember to again. Have you guys noticed the same thing in terms of like a larger population of the friends that you follow kind of getting on Plus really early and then kind of either not abandoning it, but you know what I mean? It's like another thing I've got to kind of update. Have you experienced that?
Anyone?
A lot of people turn around and make post things public. But I wish they would do more circles. Some people do, some people don't. They're doing it for like Uber Day. They'll create a circle for them so they don't offend people and Saturday people. Me, I have them for people that are interested in business. I have one for, I get people ask me to be invited into one called the 500 Acre Project, so we can only work want new technology and things like that to do with green technology. So it just really depends on who you talk to.
Google, it's still beta, it's still in field trial, and the fact is, like, even when they had this Austin City Limits on YouTube, and YouTube is doing something is different, their own company in a sense, even though Google owns them. They had signed with Facebook and signed with Twitter. They didn't have signed with Google Plus, and they were saying probably because Google Plus is still beta in a field trial or whatever. Even though there are 30 million people using it, I thought that would have been a great chance with Austin City Limits to have people sign in on Google Plus and make comments. But maybe I don't know. I just feel like as far as what Google is doing with Google Plus, I think they're definitely taking their time, and they feel like when they're ready to go that way, when it's public and they're ready to do that, they will. And maybe they don't feel like there's any rush. They don't want to rush things, and they're definitely being careful and meticulous about what they're doing, it seems, more than they were ever before. So that's the argument against maybe why they waited so long to give it public, the API.
I like a lot of the extensions that people have made have actually been implemented into the actual Plus itself.
Yeah. Anything in particular that you use a lot, or?
We're recording.
Well, collapsing, when it collapsing all the posts that people put. Sometimes those posts can go forever, and now it only shows the most recent one, and you can open it up and check it out, and then close it back up. Before you used to have the extension for that. That was the biggest problem. Oh, hello. Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, cool. Ermine. Cool. This is Conversations Plus, going pretty well. Talking about Google API. We talked on the show a little about other new stuff like the Windows 8 demo. We talked about iPhone 5, if it'll be worth it, when it'll ever come out. We also talked about Netflix screwing up as they've been doing for a while, and this whole Quickster thing, the name, the disaster of Quickster and separating DVDs and all that. So we were covering, Jeffrey was talking about all those kinds of things. Hey, Carolyn St. Charles, just let you know we're live streaming and recording. So, hope that's okay.
And Quickster is the name of a guy on Twitter. Person on Twitter.
Is he? Is it? Probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
it sounds like Friendster
He's a
and
pothead.
all that.
Hilarious. Great account.
Funny.
But, the big thing that we talked about was that Quickster does not mean DVD rentals.
Right. Hey, Linda, we're live streaming and recording, just to let you know. So, what do you guys do? Does anybody have any opinion about any of those stories, or have you
That's
used?
what I knew it. Do a quick search of Quickster.
Okay.
What's the first thing or the second thing that you get?
I beg your pardon?
I'm not doing it. Someone else do that right now?
The second thing you get is something from Amway.
Okay.
Yeah. It's their second, it's the company name they changed to after Amway got a bit of a bad reputation.
Yes. I knew there was something wrong about Quickstar.
They call it Quickstar around here. But yeah, you're right. That's what I thought of right away as well.
But let me ask you guys a question. Don't you think that Netflix itself is just going to have a link to Quickstar on their site, and they only need people to come to Netflix? They don't need people to find Quickstar, right?
Doesn't matter. They're promoting something. It's like it's like when I was looking for Geekazine, there were three things that I looked for Geekazine.com. One is if anybody else is using the name, especially a porn site or anything that could come up with some sort of issue that would make it difficult. Quickstar is definitely did not do their research when
Thanks for coming.
When they did that. So,
Chris, you want to wave goodbye? I think we can wrap up too. Cool.
Adios, guys.
Adios. So this has been Conversations Plus. We can still hang out afterwards, but thanks everyone for coming. Bobby Joe Woods, thank you for doing what you're doing. Brett, thank you for you could all say goodbye. Oh, Brett already said goodbye. Carolyn, Chris, co-creator of Boober Day, plays guitar, he does other things too. Dale, Modesette, Aramine went away right now. Linda D, thanks for stopping by. Matthew Hoy, and Justin Ramont, Jeffrey Powers, our guest, and Geekazine.com, BaconCat co-creator. Thank you everybody for your contributions.
Hangout Conversations.